Really? Adorable.
Come on, Guardians. How long is it to be I want to go home.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. You look like someone who can tell a stupid name from a really awesome, terrifying one. So tell me honestly, Taserface is a really awesome, terrifying name, right? Right? And your silence says it all. It's always the silence or the laughing, never the screams or the say what? That's such a cool and intimidating name that I was promised. So that settles it. You need to help me find out what these people think a scary name sounds like. You're gonna canvass this place until I have a name that strikes fear into the hearts of all men, women, and/or other. This is totally gonna work, or my name isn't TBD.
Did you ever find out what all that commotion was over in Xandar? Sounded pretty wild.
Have you got a sec? I could kinda use a favor.
Shame about the museum shutting down. But after that business with those spike monsters getting in, I guess they didn't really have much of a choice.
So I heard there was a gold brick in the pit, as well as that shiny reference.
One day, I'll have a black card of my own, and I'll be able to afford whatever I want. Like a house.
Or a car. Or did you hear? There was some kind of incident over in Sakar, in the museum, I think.
Don't know what happened, but whatever it was, everyone's now way too scared to go near the place.
Taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
Why do bad guys never seem to understand the concept of personal space?
So then he says, nobody talks to Taserface that way, and oh boy, you should have seen us. Crying. I was crying laughing. So good. So good. We did have to skedaddle pretty quick after that, though.
What is this?
Can't believe I missed the lady giving out free Hexagon Blitz t-shirts. I do so enjoy.
Nova Corps is always happy to help a noble cause, even if we are stretched.
All right! Get out there and see what these losers think is so great! So what did you find out? Spill it!
Oh, can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle on all day is not my idea of a good time.
Think you might have something there.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay.
Guess there could be something to that. So, the spike monster outbreak over in Sakaar gave everyone the heebie-jeebies, eh? Good! Yeah, that settles it. From now on, my name will be... Spike Face! Ha! That's good! And spikes are doubly cool, because not only is it the name of a monster, it's also spiky, which makes it even more dangerous. As thanks for your small part in this, you can call on me for a favor whenever you need it. But, you may have to direct your requests to Taserface, just until all the paperwork goes through.
It's a little dangerous. I hope some great gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? It's admirable how many people are adapting to a new way of life in this world, but I can also sense others who are scared or uncertain of the future. As an empath, I can use my powers to influence the emotions of others. I want to use that power to make these troubled people feel happy, even if only for a little while, to help them through this difficult time. I just need a little help finding them first, which is where I was hoping you would come in. Oh, thank you. I can sense a few people in this area affected by extreme negative emotion. Let's start looking for them.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles.
I shall be writing a stern letter
We're close
to
to
his
someone who
manager.
needs our help. Can you see who it is?
Why did I think it was a good idea to go outside? Going outside is terrifying right now. Oh man, oh man. I wish I was at home instead of this crazy place.
Excuse me, this will only take a moment.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Oh, hey, I suddenly feel really peaceful. And was the view always this good? I could stay out here all day.
I'm telling you. Sir, what can I say? I just like making dudes fight scorpions. Always have, always will. It's not like those guys will ever
Is she a villain? Is he a villain? Is that rock a villain? I can't trust anyone. Everyone's a suspect.
Here, let me help you.
Don't hurt me!
Oh, I don't know what you just did, but I feel amazing. I guess the odd crazy person doesn't mean there aren't still good people like you around. I should probably go and apologize to Frank for screaming faker at him earlier. Maybe later. Not many would help the Kree. Thank you.
Another criminal in the bag.
Isn't here, is it? Now I don't know where I belong.
Excuse me, can I just... I think you have something on you.
What? Where? I don't see anything. Huh. You know, I've just realized that this place has a coffee shop almost identical to my old one. I can just belong there until this whole thing blows over. And maybe this place won't have an annoying laptop lady in there all the time. We get it. You're a writer or something.
The city is so ugly. All those horrible flashing lights through my window at night. Maybe if I had the old power... I miss my old view of the mountains. But what if we never go home? I might never see it again.
I'm sorry. Could I bother you for a moment?
What is it? Huh? You know, maybe ugly was a bit harsh on this view. It's definitely different, but I could get used to it. And no one can take away my memories of the old view. I should definitely start sleeping in another room, though. Those lights might be not ugly, but they are not helpful when you're trying to get to sleep.
I'm no longer sensing any of the negative emotions I was before. We did it! The effect of my power may only be temporary, but the new thoughts often lead to longer-lasting realizations, resulting in a general overall happiness. Sorry, I must sound like an advert for herbal remedies. At least, that's what Star-Lord normally tells me. Anyway, thank you for your help. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, don't hesitate to ask.
This item! I like it. Another! Vulcan Avengers toppled the Red King. Glory.
sisters. Can't live with them. End of statement. My sister and I have a, shall we say, strained relationship. It's actually quite tiring hating Gamora so much, to the point where a part of me wishes the bad blood between us could just disappear. But let's face it, that's not going to happen. What I need is a sister I don't constantly have to fight. Preferably one that shares my distinct sense of fashion. And one without all that emotional baggage. I need this sister to be more like me. Totally in control of her emotions! Do you understand what I'm saying? I need you to find me this perfect sister. Build her with your own hands if you must. Can I trust you to do that? Apparently, the Avengers have a facility for assembling life forms to an exact specification. I would probably start there if I were you.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes.
Guardians, how long does it take to beat one guy?
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay.
Are you here for the anger management session?
Those
Kang spies with his digital eye something. Kang is watching you. Always watching.
It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
Kang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside.
Nova Corps are so cool.
Citizens are warned not to approach the Kang surveillance drone.
That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps.
Do you hate safety?
The image. What are you doing here? I advise you to leave. What? You couldn't be. Surely this is some kind of trick. Fine, I'll humor you. Wow, a sister for me? We should engage in bonding activities such as fighting side by side and... Actually, I could really go for some action right about now. Come, new sister, let us seek out some enemies to fight together!
Oh, wow.
You're that hero. The one that saved those people. Big fan.
That carnivorous plant near the Nova...
Permit me to ask you some questions to aid in our bonding, sister. What style of hair do you think would look cute on me? If I had hair, I mean.
Those golden helmets are so fancy.
Has, anyone seen the Queen lately?
I really adore her.
Come, new sister. I will teach you much about combat. You lose as often as I do, you start to pick up a few tricks. Yes, sister, that's it! Reduce them all to studs! Take that, Dad! Take that, Gamora! Oh, sorry, bad habit. You're better company than Ronan, at least! Huh, I guess there is something to this cooperation thing. Come, sister, let us seek out some more morally dubious opponents. What is your favorite musical band? I like the one with the nails whose hair covered. Stop wasting your time.
Alright! The fences are down! The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
Aim for their shins!
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a Celestial, and ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo.
Hang announcements. Listen to the guy who destroyed our home. Prattle on is not my idea of a good time.
That was a little embarrassing.
The boss is gonna blitz me.
Come on, Guardians. How long is it? I want to go home.
Then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Well, world's not been destroyed yet.
Or to buy cake.
Strangers are just enemies you haven't met yet. Pathetic! You are all pathetic! Is your heart even in this, sister?
Lost in the hexagons. The boss is gonna blitz me.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home. Sitting next to the central fountain. Like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
Nova Corps are so cool.
Come on, how to...
I don't want to go to work today.
Do you like hexagons?
Out.
Then
Maybe I
hexagon
should
bricks
just
the
hop
game for
on the
you.
triangle place or the rainy castle-y place.
It's always so accusing. Well, I accuse him of being a big jerk. I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sandcastles. And I've heard the
This is quite the conundrum. I want to move to Manhattan, but there are so many now. How do I know which one is right for me? I don't think I'd like anywhere too advanced, or too cold, or too colorful. Any ideas?
I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. The boss is gonna blitz me.
That carnivorous plant near the
Nova Corps is always happy to help a noble cause, even if we are stretched a little thin right now.
Can someone do something?
Providing the refreshments for Quill's soiree was the least Xandar could do, after everything the Guardians of the Galaxy have done for us in our recent troubles with Kang. Although I didn't expect the responsibility to fall directly on my shoulders when we agreed to provide them. As you can imagine, the Nova Corps have a lot of fires to put out right now, both figurative and non-figurative. And as much as I would like to help out in the party planning process, I do still have at least a chunk of an empire to run. Now, could you lend your time to the cause? Wonderful. Remember, Quill is a Terran, so you might want to try and find some of that junk food young people seem to be so fond of.
Defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden.
I have need of your services.
Great when it's not chips. I want to go home.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. But the kids would love making sandcastles. And I've heard pretty fair. Oh.
The guy who destroyed our home, Prattle Off, is not that carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems dangerous.
Oh, when I get my hands on them. Ooh.
Please, no battles today. Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering. That ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy...
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon Blitz. I hate you.
I accuse him.
Chronopolis is full of food, but not all of it could be considered. Well, I can't imagine they'll be running out of food at this rate. Now, where did my assistant put that invitation? Did I even get an invitation? Maybe it's time I start opening up those messages I keep receiving. They can't all be spam. On behalf of the Nova Corps, we'd like to express our profound gratitude for your help in these catering matters. I shall see you at the event. Possibly.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
You did a thing! Which means you've unlocked another thing! That's right! An exciting new Gwenpool mission awaits!
I don't want to go to work today. It's so nice out. Maybe I should just hop on the Kango rail and go on a trip. Maybe to that sandy triangle place, or the rainy cat.
Citizens with...
This is quite the conundrum.
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh. When I find the rock brain that left my cargo hold unlocked, I'ma kill all of them. I just caught a bunch of no-good bandits helping themselves to my loot. Took care of most of them, but the rest managed to slip away with my goods. Ain't nobody steal from the Yondu clan. I stole that booty fair and square. And now we're gonna steal that stolen booty I stole back. You with me? Smart choice. All right, time to hunt down those thieving bandits and reclaim my booty.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi.
I'd recognize that smell anywhere. That's the sweet smell of swag, mixed with the not-so-sweet stench of swag swipers. There they are! Get them! Don't forget to grab all that loot they dropped. We ain't done till we got every last piece.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Get it all, then move out.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
More of them thieves dead ahead. Time to take back what they stole. That's definitely my booty tumbling out of their pockets. Don't see any more of my treasure here. Let's keep on looking.
So dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet. Maybe we could be together.
Well, looky what we got here.
So kind of you boys to hold on to my treasure for me, but let me take it off your hands.
Did you grab all the gold? Ain't no good to me sitting in the dust, kid. All right, let's do a quick stock check. 1, 2, 6, 4, something. Who am I kidding? I can't count. But my Ravager's instincts say it checks out. So that's good enough for me. Nice work, Skipper. Hopefully that'll teach the rest of those bandits not to mess with me. I tell you, with all these dishonest folk around these days, you can't be too careful. So lucky for you, you've now got the Yondu clan to watch your back. You ever find yourself in a scrap, you give me a holler.
This item, I like it. Another. Kind stranger, we need you again. All right.
You. I have need of your service. As leader of the Sovereign, I took umbrage to being subjugated under Kang's rule and launched an attack against his forces. But we were no match for him, and each of our remote-controlled drones was shot down. What irks me most about this is that some of the drones are damaged but still online, meaning anyone who happens upon them could steal Sovereign technology. I need you to find and destroy them, so this does not happen. A wise decision. While the drones are no longer emitting a tracking signal, we are still receiving the visual feed from each. Use this to pinpoint their locations.
Colosseum earlier, wouldn't you say?
on your doorstep. Go get him.
Now that our esteemed judge has arrived, we can begin the first round of the Chronopolis Rap Battle Tournament! Today's rappers are DJ Master Sphinx versus P. Pyrus. The rules are simple. Both rappers will lay down some sick rhymes. When they're done, it's down to our judge to decide which rapper they thought was best. Press the button when you're ready to start. So, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, rap.
Busting out live in the sarcophagus, my rhymes laid out on papyrus. My lyrics more explosive than a splitting atom. No time to reflex when I'm coming at 'em.
You'll never stop my rap pyramid flow. I'm always ready with my bass down low. You stepping into my tomb. Best not be mocking my rhyme, because my words are flowing like the sands of time.
Been playing dumbo with the king in the open air, yo. But the Sphinx, we got a problem, cause he don't play pharaoh.
Anubis would have been. You're in denial. You'll never match my sick beats and style.
That's a wrap on those raps, folks. Now the moment of truth. Which rapper did our esteemed judge think was the best? Once you've chosen your favorite rapper, just press their button.
Whoever wins, I'm just happy to have got this far.
And the winner is... DJ Master Sphinx! Anything to say about your victory?
Woo! Go! This victory goes out to the mommy who taught me how to be a mommy. My mommy. I love you, Mom.
Superb stuff! Join us again for the next leg of our championship, taking place in merry old medieval England. Until then... happening? Oh.
Good work. We can't let those guys just do as they please.
This item. I like it. Another.
completed your task. Allow me to thank you properly. It seems congratulations are in order. With our technology no longer littering the streets of Chronopolis, the Sovereign can regroup and plan our next assault on Kang. What? You didn't think we'd allow this to stand, did you? Kang must pay for this insult. But I see that you already work towards stopping him. In return for your assistance, I will aid your cause in whatever way I can.
This item! I like it. Another!